Good morning, everyone, wherever you are, all around the world. First, I'd love to apologize. I think there was a bit misunderstanding. I thought many people are supposed to start this webinar at 7 o'clock UK time, but actually originally I was thinking to do 8 o'clock. Great. Hopefully you are doing good. Even then, all of the people are locked down all around the world. This is actually something what never ever happened before. I've been chatting with many people. So some people find it fun. I'm definitely find it fun because this is the time actually when we can gain more something, we can gain more knowledge, we can gain more time, because I believe many people have loads of time. And I remember still when I did quit my job, and that time when I didn't need to go to job, I was so confused. I thought, oh my God, I have all the time on the world, but at the same time I never done things accordingly to my agenda. I never had my agenda, and I was ending up not doing anything. So basically I was wasting time. So if you are home and you don't have created your daily agenda, I highly recommend do so, because please use this time to get something new, gain something new. And I'm not sure how most of you doing with the finance at the moment, because this shock is for many people. Unfortunately, lots of people being kind of losing their jobs. They're sitting home, they don't know what's going to happen in next couple weeks, couple months. I know some people are maybe hoping soon you will have the job again, but no one's don't know. Even myself, I don't know. I'm trying to catch up, not with mainstream media, but from different sources. I'm trying to find out what's going to happen. Hopefully all economy will be eventually back to normal, but meanwhile, while you are home, start finding different maybe income streams, different businesses, different knowledge. So this is all about what we do today in our company. We are giving people something new, something uncovered, how you can start learning again new things, how you can start creating different portfolios, how you can prosper even in this time of the period. I'm quite lucky because, even then I'm home, I can still, can have some income. But most importantly, I do care about many people. And that's why I'm here with you to share something amazing, which been already, we in our company, we talk about this already for more than 5 years. So it's my pleasure to present you a completely new concept, what is philosophy, what is new economical evolution of the world. And this concept involves many aspects. Before I start, it's really important for me to go through compliance disclaimer. Please do read carefully. I'm not going to go through, maybe take a screenshot, but what I can do, I highly recommend, as you see on the last bit, is please do your own due diligence. This is beautiful company. We are educating people. We are giving such amazing opportunity, which can eventually change your life, change your mindset, change everything what is all around you. But if you do correct due diligence, if you use different sources, this is truly a beautiful project. And one presentation, if this is your first time, one presentation is not going to give you enough information. It can take some time to actually understand what is our company. Of course, this presentation is designed more for newcomers, new people, because our leadership council leaders from all around the world, we are running presentations daily basis. If you already been part of the company for some time, maybe you will hear the information what already been delivered. That's why I'm highly recommend to attend companies' monthly summary webinars, which we already had last Saturday. Actually, that was more for a close group, well, kind of not close group, but yeah, well, close information for people who are really, really serious about our company. Also, they've been shared a lot of information about the blockchain. I do going to tell information today as well about the blockchain technology, how it actually is important to know. But yes, just please do your due diligence. Again, we are not registered brokers. This is most important thing. My name is Elena Pepina, and I am here to share the knowledge, what I've been gaining since I'm part of the company. I know this company already for more than 5 years. I'm involved as a silent partner back to 2014. Unfortunately, I did not involve in a business. I only started involved in a business, this company, late 2016, early 2017, because I realized that I cannot lie only, you know, I cannot be at job, because when my daughter born 2014, and when Marissa was growing bigger and bigger, I did not have enough time for her, for myself. And of course, obviously, my finance wasn't as great as I would love to. So I was living in a little room, because that's what I could afford here in UK. And I'm literally fed up with the life what I had. Even now when I'm talking with you, was actually not as good feeling. And I realized I have to learn something new. I have to change my life, because hopefully you understand that if something doesn't go right in your life, and if you keep doing exactly the same thing over and over and over again, don't expect difference. It's not going to happen. There is no really magics in our life. You are the magic. You are creating these magics in your life. And I created my environment. I created my mindset. So what I will start doing, I will start reading different books. I will start attending different seminars. I will start changing my surroundings. Unfortunately, I lost many friends since I'm this company, because the friends what I used to have, they wasn't the same mindset as I have. And obviously, my daughter's dad as well, why I break up with him, because he did not want me to be successful. He could not accept that I'm going to become a business lady. He did not accept I can be entrepreneur. I can, provide finance to myself. And environment where I was staying in the house with him, was really painful. So I decided to leave everything behind, take my suitcase, take my daughter, and just start life again. And here I am. I did achieve a lot of things in my life, but I'm still aiming for more and more. And I'm here with you today. I want to share my experience, my knowledge, and my kind of what I was going through, and why it's so important for everyone to get something new, to learn something new. And that's why what's happening all around the world. It's not secret that most of the people today are, whatever they do, doing the jobs or businesses, it's not as successful. Most of the people today are living average. Most of the people going to job because they need to survive, they need to pay their bills. Even now, when what is happening today all around the world, people don't have this income. And I can guarantee, and actually since I've been talking to many people, even there is no savings. And if there is savings, how long these savings gonna last if you're not gonna have the job? Well, we have to be realistic. We cannot hope. We have to make ourselves these miracles. We have to make something. And hopefully you agree with me. And I'm going to ask you a question. And if you can, everyone who is listening to me on Facebook, hopefully you agree with me. Who are in this chat and who is listening me, everything what we gaining today, any knowledge gaining, it feels uncomfortable. Remember first time, and if you do have driving license, remember the first time when you will start going to driving license school to get your driving license. Remember when you have to open this book with a theory, you have to read, then you have to go with your instructor, driving a car, testing out how is the gear working, how is the steering wheel working. You were so scared, you wasn't unsure. I remember still my first time when I was riding in a car, I was scared to go on a pedestrian side. I was so scared. But eventually I got better and better and better. Today I think I have a driving license already for 15 years. By the way, drink the water. So I have a driving license for 15 years, and I even adjust to drive left side and right side, because here in UK we drive in a right side, and in Latvia we are driving left side. I'm perfect, but the first time when I start doing these things was so hard. So why I'm saying this, if you want to be successful in a finance, and that's what I'm going to talk about, successful in personal development, you need to start taking these first steps. And trust me, the first steps will be uncomfortable. But if you want to be good, if you want to be financially free or financially independent, if you want to have, your brains working differently, you're thinking differently, you have to start these first steps. You have to break through. So how you need to start do, and how you need to start understand, first you need to start reading the books. First you need to understand why I am in this situation, why I don't have enough, why I lost it, or if you have enough, how I can get something more. And I'm just want to show you, it's already been talked about many times. This is one of my favorite books. Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book about cash quadrant. Robert Kiyosaki talks about 4 different types of the people, how they are getting the money. Most of the people today all around the world, which are 19% roughly, they are people who are employed by someone. So when they're going to work, whatever hours they do, they're receiving their paycheck. Or they are people self-employed who are more freelancers, kind of entrepreneurs, I would say. They realize, I want to be my own boss. I don't want to go to work. I want to earn my money. But at the same time, it still requires a lot of time. So when you move from the employee and self-employed, of course, you need to start learning completely new ways, how I can manage my money, how I can pay my taxes, how I can reduce my taxes. So this is the learning process. So when you are already moved to be as a self-employed, you understand that, it's actually quite good to be your own boss. Maybe I can make, my own business. Maybe I can create something new. Again, you need to learn something new. And when you are creating your big business, you have, 500 plus people working for you, you realize, oh, I want to have more. I want to do something more. So what I want to show you that every time when we want to move from one side, from one quadrant to another quadrant, we have to learn something new. And we are living in a world where we have to constantly learn, because lots of things are developing rapidly. So how we can do, how we can be part of these 10% of the people, you know, who are owning 19% money of all around the world. We have to learn the law. We have to, because these people who are on the side of business and investors, the information before was closed. Before, people could not get as much information. Now here in the 21st century, internet is full of different information. There's many books, there's so much information. Just go through and read it. Of course, I will show you later on, you know, what is our Academy of Private Investor provides. So when we look at the moment on current situation, when people having, you know, difficulties with the finance, of course, people, you know, unfortunately, we are being under control and we have to pay all these taxes. There are lots of countries who don't have this money. There's a lot of wars. Basically, we are living on the world, you know, where I would say it's loads of negativity. Would it be nice when we live, you know, in an environment where are people happy, where environment is nice and clean, where people are kind, where is no wars, where is, you know, we can freely move around. There is no any kind of restrictions, especially now. I don't know how you feel at the moment in this situation when it's lockdown. I feel like in my world, I feel like in a prison. I'm limited. I cannot do many things. Like today, I was talking to my brother. I want to go, you know, to a restaurant to eat something. I don't want to cook home, but I can't do it. When I go out for the shopping, you know, people are so scared. So why we need to live this planet? Like, why we need to live like this way? Why we can't live better? Why we can't, you know, live, you know, more positive? And it's really simple. Oh, something talking. Sorry, someone's talking. Sorry, someone is talking. Okay, great. So this is the world where we want to live. So how we can do this? Of course, the concept what being created already years ago by our CEO, Andrej Havrato. He had the concept and he had idea to make the world where people are equal, where we can distribute the wealth for everyday people, where we can give the same rights as the people who are today on the top. Unfortunately, if you look how today world is being created, these people, you know, who owns these big companies, big rich families, they are controlling us. But here today in our concept, we want to give power back to the people. So we want to distribute this wealth to the people. So when the people, you know, will be more financially free, they're going to have enough. People will feel more secure. And as soon as people feel more secure, then people automatically... No mercy, I have a webinar. Sorry, my daughter. So people would feel... So, sorry, my daughter. So people, when they feel more secure and safety, you know, automatically people are start adding value to other people's life. People are more kinder. People live more prosperous and more happier. And that way we can start realizing all our dreams. This is the concept what we are creating today in our company to create new economical evolution of the world, which is new. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Sorry, why am I this talking? Okay, so how we can do that? First, obviously, we need to create the community with the people who are educated. Don't get me wrong, the education, what you've been gaining in your high schools, in your universities, of course, we need these educations. We need to have good doctors. We need to have dentists. We need to have the builders. We need all these people. But unfortunately, none of the people, and that's why the situation how it is, none of the people have given education about the finance, how to deal with the money. Because lots of people do, they are spending and they are receiving, they are spending. Andre Carato, he created Academy of Private Investor already back to 2011, where he been start educating people how I can start sustain my money, how I can start multiply my money. Today in our company, we have more than 1 million students in our company where they can freely, they're purchasing their packages and they can start learning things step by step. Remember how I was saying about the driving license? It feels uncomfortable at the moment, feels something new, but the more you're gonna know, the more it's gonna make sense and you will feel more free. That's what we do in our company. And I want to introduce you, I've already been talking about him, Andre Carato. So Andre Carato himself, he is CEO of the NEEW group of companies. He's author and creator of Academy of Private Investor, and he is multidisciplinary professional investor and businessman. He's been involved in investment world for 20 years. He knows each segment. He knows how investment world works. He knows where to need place the money. I've been attending many his webinars. He has knowledge. He has knowledge not just written in a book or when you read all these materials, but he is actually whatever information he deliver with his own experience. And I just had a conversation with one of the partners, new partners, and we were discussing about financial education. But he was saying, yeah, there is Robert Kiyosaki, book where he's teaching quadrant, about businessmen and investors, but there is not full information. Because once the people read it, he understands, okay, I need to invest, I need to do something, but he don't have clear guidance. In our company, as soon as you registered, you can attend different webinars where he's going to provide all this information with his own experience. So his vision is to create million people, millionaires, people who are wealthy, people who are educated. Of course, he created the academy, author of the CryptoUnit program, which I'm going to tell later on. He's also hosting the Secrets of Millionaires. So really well a knowledge person. And most importantly, why I like him so much, he's also really spiritual person. He also talks a lot about meditations, about law of attractions. And sorry. And he is actually a master of dream realizations. So how a new economical evolution of the world philosophy goal of Andre Carato can work? He needs to make sure that he trains enough people all around the world. If you are writing me, sorry, I'm not going to read your messages after the webinar. If you have any questions, I will answer. Great. So for him to create the new economical evolution in the world, he needs to work with the three main elements. And I'm just going to explain, I already explained about the training. Also, as I was mentioning about the book, so many people can read the books, they can learn about what is investment, but lots of people are still scared to do any investments because, we need to be realistic. We need to have this education. We need to know the practice. We need to know the feelings. And it's been actually created an amazing game. I play this game, well, it's not really a game, it's more simulator, business simulator. genius of finance. Through the game, you learn 8 rules of private investor, which I'm going to explain to you afterwards. You learn importance about investment. You learn importance why we need education. You learn how to do the business. You learn how to go, let's say, to bank and ask the money, or you learn to involve the people. Basically, in this game, you will see you know, mirror of yourself. Because if you're gonna you know, make some mistakes in this game, because you know, you're also gonna make mistakes and you're also gonna lose the money. It's happening in a real life. So you can see here in a picture in the game here in the middle, you have your real life what we call like rat race. So here you can see you start your life when you start getting, you know, your salary. You can see here you have your balance day, and here in the game you have opportunity to buy get cards where you can buy different shares, different companies. You have opportunities to attend different trainings, and in the game you really can see, you know, how your money can grow and also how you can lose the money. It's amazing game, which hopefully soon when the lockdown will be over, we're gonna start doing more of these games in your area where we have offices. Also from the last webinar, I heard that we also gonna have online games well, which will be able for people to play. I do highly recommend to play it. Let me show you the next slide. So remember, I was mentioning you about new economic evolution in the world. So we need to first train the people. Then the second one is co-ownership. And I will go through now what is co-ownership. Please have a look at the video.
The CryptoUnit program provides an opportunity to become a co-owner, stakeholder, shareholder of a global investment portfolio. A portfolio with instruments in over 20 sectors of the investment market. The CryptoUnit is a chance for people to change the reality of their lives, do what they love, and live in abundance and prosperity. Stand out in the community and bring great benefits to other people, solve the problems of class inequality, and liquidate poverty and devastation. Creating the best opportunities which only appear once in a lifetime. The CryptoUnit program is what 90% of the people on the planet have been waiting for. Hurry up and claim your chance, your fortune, your prosperity. Refer to the person who shared this video with you.
One of my favorite videos. So everything is connected. So for us to create the new economical evolution of the world, the community, we are not only training the people, we are not only giving you education, but we are giving as well already by practice, by 20 years experience, created global investment portfolios. So co-ownership. Today, all the people who are registering in our company, who are buying education packages, who are learning the law of the money, how to create the money, how to sustainable the money, you are receiving the gift to our education, which is, you know, there is no price, but you are becoming a co-owner of different enterprises. And what is most beautiful thing about this co-ownership, all these companies, which I'm gonna go through, not many, well, we have many, but I'm just gonna show you a couple. All these companies which later on will be created bigger and bigger, will be, you know, which we us will consume. What I mean by that, so it's not going to be, we're not only gonna own it, but we are going to use ourselves. Imagine your local coffee shop. You love your coffee, but you are not this coffee shop, let's say, lover, but you also own this coffee shop. And what means by owning this coffee shop? Every time when you spend the money for your coffee, or every time when you are recommend to friends to go to this coffee shop, every month or every quarter or every year, you're receiving the dividends, the profit. This is mean what when you are owning something. And the more, obviously, you know, people gonna go to this coffee shop, the more obviously you will receive it. And imagine when you own something and when you go spend it there, you're not just, you know, gonna pay maybe full amount for this coffee, but you're also gonna receive the discount. So everything will be all around us, you can own it. The CryptoUnit program already officially officially start running, or we were creating all these global investment portfolios was last year, 31st of the March. When we started the CryptoUnit program, this portfolio has been already created since 2014, slowly, secretly by our CEO, because this is the gift what he's giving, unique gift. That time we have only 12 million, well, it's not really only, it's actually already huge, $12 million worth portfolio. After 1 year, look, the result, 404 million asset value. I'm going to go through later on the stage, and I will show you what is actually the vision for us to create it. So what is under these investment portfolios? Since people are part of this CryptoUnit program, or we have newcomers coming into this business, they are saying, well, at the moment happening financial crisis, don't you going down because all the market's going down? Actually, let me tell you something. We are not going down, because the way how Andre Havato and all professional investor team created these portfolios, they are balanced from different market segments. We are not just only focusing, let's say, as I mentioned, on coffee shop. Obviously, we don't have yet coffee shop in our portfolio, but we are not only focusing on one market segment. We are more, focusing on different market segments in different countries and different regions. But if you see, and if you already been investing your money in different these market segments, and I will tell you, most of the people today are heavily, I would say heavily invest in cryptocurrency market, are using quite a lot to promote the business Facebook. And that's what I see, different network marketing companies, they are posting buy Bitcoin, buy this cryptocurrency, do the Forex. So most of the people are focusing on these two areas, which is good. You're already open-minded, but you need to be a bit wiser. You need to start doing the diversification, because I know if something gonna go down, let's obviously it's not gonna go, but if you look, let's say in cryptocurrency market or Forex market, if something happens to the company where you're investing or something, and if you lose this only one, your investment portfolio, what's gonna happen? So it's all about diversification, and this is also we are teaching people 8 rules of a private investor. One of my favorite 20 sectors of investment markets is education. Do you agree that education is the best investment? Now you can put the pluses. I think the Facebook's a bit slower. Because once you gain the education, while you have knowledge how to make the money, while you know all these things, no one can take back your education. I know one person who last year, if you're listening to me, and I'm sure you know who I'm about to talk about, he invested in his education more than 100,000. He's been attending different seminars. He's been going twice to India for different personal development, for different NLP, all these kind of educations. But obviously this education is more about the personal development, but once he learn it, no one can take back. The best thing what he now can do, he can share to others. He can start give his own experience. Obviously, in our case, if we look in education, if you look specific for investment, once you learn how to make the money, and if you get again broke, but if you have this education, you always will again go back to your financial security. Our company, we have already 30 salons, 30 sushi mastery restaurants opened, mainly in Kazakhstan, Russia, and Belarus. Our goal is to open more than 50,000 restaurants in 10 years' time. Which going to be more related Japanese takeaway restaurant chain in delivery company. Even now, when the people are in lockdown, at the moment the takeaway is most what to say, popular place where to get the food. So even then now, if all the restaurants are closed, people who works in a takeaway or companies, they can earn the money. But in our case, obviously, we are already owners of the sushi master restaurants. Gold investment. Do you agree with me that the gold will be and always going to be the most profitable investment? And I've been watching again different webinars from different companies or from different, the same Robert Kiyosaki. All investors always talk about invest in gold, because gold always gonna have the value. And Andrei Havrato, he knew there's gonna have crisis. Obviously, he predicted the crisis a bit later on, but what he done, since he been investing not in actual gold blocks, but he been purchasing the gold mining places. So if we was watching the previous webinar what we had last week, the results and what we have today in our company is tremendous. And when we had our closed meeting, we see a lot of proofs. Of course, I cannot really disclose this information, because the information was a bit for people who are people who was entitled to go this in webinar in this webinar. But we have also 3 gold mining companies since 2014. Company as well been supporting heavily also innovative transport technology. Of course, at the moment, technology is developing really rapidly. It's already up and running for the test purposes in Belarus and also as Sarja. But what I like about this technology is not only if we see the market capitalization, but also this technology is ecologically friendly, which I like the most. Movie industry. Andrei Havrato invested in movie industry, not just only Chinese market in an Indian market is the most profitable, but also, and hopefully you agree with me, most of the movies which we are watching, well, they are couple who are good with good story where we can, you know, grow our personal development. But most of the movies are not feeding our brains with good information. Hopefully you agree with me with that. Because lots of movies today is with a violence. I've been start waking up and I realized even kids movies have not really educational or good story behind. There's also drinking involved, there is involved wars, there is involved, you know, this saying about the money is not good. In the movies always, you know, they are dividing group of people, you know, rich people and poor people. So all these movies are already kind of what's the word? I should not say brainwashing, but you know, they are telling different stories which we should not be believing, I would say. Andre Horato and movie industry Kitmar, they want to create the movies which are feeding our brain, you know, with a good, enjoyable movie. And if we are co-owners of this movie industry, of course, every time when people are gonna go watch, we're gonna receive the profit. Innovative Basel Technologies, amazing concept, amazing vision, what being done. Of course, this is more sustainable, innovative, environmentally friendly, easy to process. It's created from raw materials, from volcanoes. So everything what you see all around you, it's most from metal, and metal is not as good for our environment. So we can again create new cities, new cars, new space, everything with completely new material, which is basalt technology. Also, if we look from the market capitalization, again, it's huge, $250 million. Now, I'm just gonna really slightly gonna go through the, whoops, sorry, just 1 second, switch it off. I don't know from where it's coming. Sorry. I should switch off. So, because most of you, and I believe you are newcomer, or this is your second or third time, and I already been experienced when I tell about the CryptoUnit, people have already, you know, wrong impression. Oh, it's another cryptocurrency. Or because people had a really bad experience with the cryptocurrency, you know, they see and they don't even look more deeper at our company. But let me tell you something. For me, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency was really new. I did not know anything about this industry, this technology. But the more I start gaining information, the more I start understanding how important is this industry. And if you don't know, the cryptocurrency is not only the money, the new money, not only Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ripple. The whole industry as a blockchain technology is huge. The blockchain technology is only not only the money, but it's only also will be created different securities. Let me give you an example. Today, when people are receiving different documents, different certificates, even with the money laundering or money corruption, when the companies start going to use this concept, you know, there's not going to be any more able to cheat the system. And also, I know different countries, you know, or governments, you know, sometimes using the money for wrong reasons. But since this technology will be involved, obviously, it won't be possible to do it. It's really huge. What I do recommend highly to have a look. We had an amazing webinar done last Saturday as well, where Rita been explaining more about blockchain technology. Myself, I'm still learning a lot. It's so much to learn, but it's really interesting topic. So if we look in a cryptocurrency world, there are many thousand cryptocurrencies created, different type of tokens, which are for different kind of reasons. All of us, we know there are Bitcoins, the most popular Bitcoins, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Zcash. All these cryptocurrencies, you know, are doing something good for, you know, our world, which also gonna have the value. Obviously, most of the people do know the Bitcoin. And even if you go today in CoinMarketCap, I do recommend to go on this website. You can see how every single day people are involved in a cryptocurrency. It's huge, but unfortunately as well, since cryptocurrency being introduced to the market, many companies been misusing this concept, and many scams being also created. That's why our people are so scared. I've been also watching different webinars for different concepts of the cryptocurrencies. They are making all these beautiful advertisement videos. They're showing how this cryptocurrency will be good and huge, and then obviously suddenly one day the company is gone. So obviously the people who've been raising the money, they've been driving with all these beautiful cars, spending, and you know, the cryptocurrency ICO, what we call, it never happened. I'm not saying most of them 9 out of the 10. So I do highly recommend to do your own due diligence. And if you do invest in the cryptocurrencies, do not put all eggs in your basket. Don't put all the money. Use the 8 rules of private investor, what we are created in our company. So there is completely new phenomenon actually happened since 2019. Yep, since 2019. So when from 2017, 18, 19, all these companies, been raising all this money for these ICOs, there are lots of scams been happening. Then they will start involving completely new term of tokens, which call STO, or security token offering. So these security tokens offerings especially do the regulation of each country and of law. So at the moment, it's not as so there's not going to be anymore as easy to scam the people. So because security token offering is more regulated, and what is most beautiful about these STO, they are digital assets. And some of actually digital assets as well can give you the dividends. So when you have the cryptocurrency, most of the cryptocurrencies only grow by the value, and you get your profit, or they are also tokens which are not just only growing by the value, but also give you monthly passive income. Since 2019, all total security token offerings projects being raising the funds for more than $267 million successfully. But if we look in our CryptoUnit, obviously we have still road to go, because as I was just saying to you, for any company to go on this area to be STO, there's lots of paperwork, need to go through a lot of regulations, and most importantly, they need to have smart moves. So this is also a direction where our CryptoUnit can be slowly being implemented. And if we see from all the STOs which been created since, and if we see our CryptoUnit, we have more than 1 million verified users. And also we are not just only new company who just popped up in the area, but we have more than 5 years experience managing all these venture investments. So considering all things what I mentioned, obviously, we do believe that CryptoUnit program will be extremely successfully. I think this is the really good move, and this is the roadmap where we want to go with the CryptoUnit. It's been divided in 7 stages. I also want to mention, I do highly recommend to have a look also what is stablecoin utility token, because if you're already in our company, you know that all of us, we are waiting VIP membership club. All the people will have opportunity to stake, to put in depot account their crypto units. And people also can generate these utility tokens, which are through the smart contracts. It's also really interesting that, you know, these utility tokens, when we're gonna put on the staking, can give you the passive income as well. Of course, this general information today for me, I could talk a lot, but the CryptoUnit program, it's really interesting when we see into blockchain technology. So CryptoUnit program, obviously implementation. So phase one, when we first time opened this CryptoUnit program, through to our education program, people had opportunity to be part of the first ones. Many people, you know, got all these crypto units as a gift, which are really, really valuable. Today we are phase two, where we are launching the projects where we have all these crypto tokens, blockchain platform, Ethereum platform, our blockchain platform. So there's all loads of kind of things happening in phase two. Just keep following up with the company. It's quite exciting times. And obviously in the future, we want to create our own platform, as I was saying, and create as our own global merchandising, where our asset value will be over more than $100 trillion. Guys, this company is not the company who's going to give you straight millions when you know involved in our company. This company grows nicely and steadily. And if we can see duration, if we're going to create these $100 trillion assets, it's going to take 4 to 8 years time. But the more we're gonna you know talk about, the more we're gonna understand, obviously we can grow quicker and faster. So as I already mentioned, sorry, as I already mentioned, our company as well, we are already operating successfully for 5 years. 5 years. And from the previous webinars, we have as well full different departments organized. We have legal department, we have marketing department, we have directors. So the company is making full responsibility, and we are growing massively. And as I mentioned, we have already more than 1,300,000 people part of our company. Our aim middle of this year and end of the year is get more than 10,000 people. We are running different languages. These presentations, we have the business in more than 170 countries, where we are focusing on investment and financial education. I always was saying, it's not about how much you earn, but how smart you can, you know, move your money, how smart you can save your money. Financial education is key of your financial security. So important. I can say from my personal experience, it's opened my mind in completely in different level. And of course, global business opportunities where people can start earn money today, right now, by sharing, you know, the information, what you've been gaining through to our company. The company is growing rapidly. Registrations in our system, by statistics, every month we have more than 64,000 people a month. If we look a day, so every day we have roughly 2,000 people registering in our company, which is 88 people in hours time. I think now I've been talking about for an hour almost. So 88 people most likely been already registered. And every 2 minutes we have 3 people. it's growing. The results what be in our company achieving is tremendous. People are talking, people, you know, gaining more and more knowledge, where we are giving the trainings constantly, every day, every weekend. Andre Curato and Presidential Council or Leadership Council give different trainings. From May, we're gonna do more structured our presentations and different trainings so people can get all this support. Andre Curato already for since January, every other Saturday or once a month, he's been doing for 4 hours training about investment. It is incredible. I never seen company, you know, the CEO where he's sitting for hours and hours, and he, with a passion, give all this knowledge. Of course, we want to create the people who are you know, educated, I would say. Don't get me wrong, all of us, we are educated, all of us, we are great, but to have this extra, how we can make our world a better place. Each person today who is registering, we are becoming a co-owner. We are receiving as a bonus. If you start looking different investment opportunities in the internet, gold or any accounts, have a look, or go to the banks. There is always minimum investment, at least a couple $1,000, $10,000 in a good companies, as we have, you know, all these different market segments. I'm not talking about the cryptocurrencies, but if we want to have to be part of good companies as a pre-IPO in the lands, there is required bigger investment. Here in our company, we are giving everyday person, you know, to be special and be part of something big. And of course, additional source of income, as I'm gonna little bit go through. Today, our company give you opportunity to start earn money through to our business. Also, every month, people are entitled to receive also loyalty bonuses. Loyalty bonuses are from a previous volume. We'll be raising for a CryptoUnit, and which was going through the education packs, and also leave their legacy. I've been talking, I think, 2 rich people personally who has wealth for next generations to come. I know Arman's been talking, you know, rich people, and probably, you know, other people who are rich people. If you talk to these rich people, and I can guarantee none of them are gonna say, I need money. All of them gonna say, how I can make this world a better place to be, what the difference I can make. Because I always say, I love this saying, we born naked and we're gonna go naked. No one's gonna remember how much dollars we have in our account. No one's gonna remember how good you were, you know, worker, but people gonna remember what the difference you made. So here we are able to leave legacy, something behind, something to our kids, something to our family members, because we are humans, we have feelings, we can and we want to make something better. So how we are doing, obviously, New Economical Revolution, the world have trainings, then we have co-ownership, so all the people can become co-owners of all these global investment portfolios. Plus, people have opportunity to earn the money through to our business. We are using 2 amazing business models. One is network marketing model, which comes from network marketing side. And another side is for crowd investing, which been officially signed as a Job Act document from previous President Obama, that every single person can involve in different companies and also can become a co-owner. So we use the best 2 models. So when you start sharing to the people and telling that, you know, they can start learning about the finance, people can become co-owners and all these things, you can freely start earn the money through the business. And trust me, I need to remember, since we've been in our CryptoUnit program, I think 46, I don't want to give you wrong numbers, I didn't put the slide, 46 million throughout the year being paid out to the people through the network, because every traditional or untraditional company paying to the companies to advertising their own product or services or education. In our case, we are advertising, we are sharing. And if you love the project, if you already purchased ERPs, obviously you will share to other people. If you're gonna get the information and learn how I can save the money, how I can invest, how I can, you know, sustainable the money, you will share to the people. And here in our company, we are giving you, you know, the greatest income. The more you're going to start help the people, the more you're going to start earning the money. And especially now, again, if you go to the Facebook and LinkedIn or any page, all the internet is full, job from home, earn money, invest there, all these things. Because at the moment, the only way how people can earn the money is through the online. They do running the presentation, Zoom meetings. So here today in our company, we are giving you additional opportunity to earn the money. And since 30 of since 30th of March, officially we announce amazing opportunity, promotional earning opportunity through to our marketing plan. So for every person who you register under you, every person, so 5 people under you, and if they are buying their education package for at least $250, you earn automatically from the company $350. I know we have people in our company who only in 2 days, you know, gave the presentation about our company, and 2 days they become an agent and earn $350 units. And plus you are earning from the marketing plan. Here, all of you guys, you have opportunity to earn extra money and also help others, especially in this situation where our people are looking for additional income. Even in Facebook, people are approaching me, they asking me how I can earn the money, where I can invest, all these kind of things, because people are looking for. So use this time, use this promotion. Later, I will tell you, I will do amazing webinar this Thursday. I will explain you later on what I will gonna do for you. I invited actually one person who earned really quickly, become an agent consultant in shorter time of period. And I will do this training as well for you. Oh, yeah, there it is. We already done last week with Ellen and Mila, how to sell express bonds promotion. Now this Thursday, I invited an amazing lady. She is Dutch, but she at the moment lives in Ibiza. Marcy, if you're listening to me, I'm gonna do what you promise. We're gonna run the webinar as well, how to sell express bonds promotion. But she's amazing. I spoke to Marcia. She's not really, I would say, selling. She got this promotion, but she used a Mind Master game. She has amazing experience actually in network marketing, and she will give tips as well how to use, you know, experience by her. So this Thursday, 16th of April, 7:30 UK time, there will be amazing training. If you follow up different pages, Facebook page or different Telegram, I will post it. Promotions and news. So today, tomorrow is the last day. All the people today who are involving and buying education information packages, first 10,000 people are able to receive extra 50% crypto units as a bonus. Have a look this this promotion in your back office. If you haven't registered, hurry up. I think this is the most important opportunity for many people, seeing actually where the company is going. Bonus, today you have also opportunity to invite all your friends, all your family members to be as well part of CryptoUnit program. The more we can have the people, the more value we can have as well our CryptoUnit program. So for each person who is registering under Academy of Private Investor registration link, you are or your friends receiving 100 crypto unit points as a gift, plus 8 rules of private investor, and this is must to learn. And if you want to have the access, obviously there is 10 units, so you have the access for the crypto unit. But obviously, if you're registering, you will, buy these EIPs anyway. So this promotion is till end of this month. 8 rules of private investor. I do highly recommend to go through, read it. We have information available, and as I said, education. It will be always valuable. Even for myself, when I will start deeper going through the blockchain technology and crypto economics, is actually the more I know, the more opportunities I have. It's the same here in our company. The more you're going to start gaining all this knowledge about investment, trust me, opportunity is going to come to you. The mindset going to come to you. And here, through the 8 rules of private investor, you will understand why you don't have the money today. These are the habits what you need to create. You need to learn these 8 rules of private investor, and it's by practice and by guarantee you can become financially free. Remember what I was saying for the car. When you was start learning about driving license, So this is the same way. So this is my requirement. And again, follow up to our pages, everything. We will gonna have more trainings, more education materials. Our main goal is to educate and help as many people as we can. If you're not yet registered, if someone sends you to this webinar, please go back to the person who invited you here. Ask him questions, ask him videos, ask him all the materials, do your own due diligence. And by experience and by I've been talking so many people, one day is not going to take you enough to understand about our project. Personally, for me, I must be honest, I love the philosophy of new economical evolution of the world, because I'm fed up that we're being controlled by someone. I'm fed up that people don't have the money. I'm fed up, people are only surviving, then they're not living. I'm so fed up. I don't like when the people being manipulated. All through our lives, we've been told money is bad, you're not deserved, all these things, and people have this closed mindset. And I can see, because since I've been, seeing this lockdown happening, I can see what's happening all around the world. People must wake up. Remember, you are worthy. You can have everything what you want in your life. You just need to take this extra step. And I can give you, I already posted on one of the my pages, and actually I can, no, I'm not going to read it, maybe I'm going to show you, but I can give you this information. Andre Harato can give you this information, but you are responsible for your life. Everything is there, but you need to choose it, where you want to go, what you want to be. So we are humans. we are deserved to have good life, also for your families, for everyone. So thank you so much for listening to me. Hopefully this gave you good value. You enjoy it. I, as always, was enjoying this this call. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for listening to me. Yeah. And remember, each of us, we are, each of us, we can do exactly the same way the presentation, exactly, because if we talk by the heart, by the passion, I know this company will guide me through how I can become a better person. So you also can be, all of you who is listening to me can be as passionate as me. Thank you, Karina. If you need any questions, you can find me on Facebook. Obviously, I'm sometimes can be slow replier because messages coming so many, but let's keep in touch, keep safe, start meditating, start be a good person, and start learning and start educating yourself. Thank you so much. I will speak to you really, really soon and see you actually Thursday. Bye-bye. Take care.